everyone, I am Meenal Zobe, Assistant Professor of Computer Engineering Department of All India Shri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology, Pune. We will see today the Karnaugh map. So, Karnaugh map, or it is called as K-map, provides a systematic method for simplifying Boolean expression, and if it is properly used, it will produce the simplest Boolean expression possible, and that Boolean expression is known as minimum expression. Here are the representation of 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable K-map. So here this is 2 variable K-map, as we can represent 2 variables here, A and B. So here 0, 1, 2, 3. This 2 variable K-map contains 4 cells. Then this is 3 variable K-map presentation. This is binary notation and this is decimal notation. So here as 3 variables we can use A, B and C. So it is called as 3 variable K-map. Then in 4 variable K-map we can represent 4 variables as A, B, C, D. So here in 4 variable K-map we will have total 16 cells. Now we will see the rules of grouping in K-map. So once as there is a expression as the mean term is present, we will represent that mean term by 1 in the cell. And this number of ones we can group together to minimize the expression. So here are the rules for grouping the expressions ones in K-map. So first rule is ones and zeros cannot be grouped. So in first diagram we can see here this is a wrong grouping, as 0 and 1 is grouped in this diagram in K-map. But here this is the correct grouping, as only ones are grouped together. So rule number 1 is 1 and 0 cannot be grouped together. Only ones can be grouped together. Second rule is diagonal ones cannot be grouped. So here in first K-map representation, the representation is wrong, as diagonal ones are grouped together, and this is wrong. This is not allowed. But we can group this in a straight fashion like this and this. The next rule is the element in the group should be 2 into n, as 2, 4, 6, 8. Here in the first K-map we can see that the group consists of 2 ones. So it is the correct grouping. In second K-map it is 3 variable K-map. The group contains 3 ones, and this is not the correct grouping, as it is not 2 into n. Then in the third K-map we can see the grouping of 4 ones. So it is right grouping, correct grouping. Then in the fourth K-map we can see the zeros and ones is grouped together and 5 ones are grouped together. So it is both the rules are violated here. So it is not the correct grouping. Next rule is minimum groups should be formed. Okay. So here in first K-map we can see that the 2 groups are formed together. But in here in the second K-map, for the same number of ones, 3 groups are formed, which is wrong and which will not be produce the minimum expression. But here in the first K-map, the expression which is going to produce is minimum. Next rule is the overlapping is applicable in group. So in first K-map we can see 2 groups are overlap, as these two ones are overlapped in both the grouping. So it is allowed. But here in this K-map, we can see all the groups are separate. So as overlapping is allowed is applicable in K-map grouping. So this is the correct grouping. The last rule is a group whose ones are already used by other groups, that group is called redundant group, and that group can be eliminated from the grouping. So here in the K-map we can see this inner chord group is all four ones are already covered by these four groups. So this inner chord group is a redundant group and that can be eliminated. So based on above rules, we can form the grouping and we can minimize our expressions. So for example, if we'll take this expression y equal to a bar b bar c bar plus a bar b c bar plus a b bar c plus a b c. So these mean terms are present. The first mean term is nothing but 0. The second mean term is nothing but 2. The third mean term is 5. And the last mean term is 7 in decimal. So these four mean terms are present in this Boolean expression. As this expression contains three variables, we have to represent this expression by using three variable K-map as A, B and C shown here. Now we have to put for these mean terms 0, 2, 5, 7 the ones. So here 0, 2, then 5 and 7 the ones are put, and for all other cells the zeros are put. Now we can group together ones. So this is my first group and this is the second group. By minimizing these two groups, I have y equal to AC plus A bar C bar as a Boolean expression, and which is the minimum Boolean expression by using this K-map. So by using all these rules, we can minimize the Boolean expression by using this pictorial representation called K-map. Thank you.